Hello everyone and welcome to the very first episode of a brand new series, The Truth About Ag. Now I don't have an intro yet, this is kind of an on-the-spot idea, but I like it, so I'm going to go with it. That's how these things normally go. First of all, I am going to explain why videos have not been coming out. Right now, there is a time on the screen. If you don't want to listen to me talk, then skip to that, we'll get right to the beginning of the episode. But I will explain, basically, RD has been busy, I've been busy, Owen's been busy, multiplayer's not working out very well, and Farm Sim is not helping. Because so many things are broken, I've been burnt out of Farm Sim. You guys don't seem to like DCS that much, and the real farm isn't doing much right now. So I was kind of up in the air about what to do, and this whole series is what is resulting out of that. Talking about agriculture, talking about the things that most people may not know, or some people may not know, I should say. I'm sure a lot of people will. And I guess the first thing we can do is bash PETA, because that's always fun. I guess without much farther ado, we'll get right into it because I did promise this video I just turned it into a series. Oh, where to start? Okay, this series is obviously talking about the truth of agriculture and what really goes on a farm that feeds America. And I read this article, and I thought it was a joke. And then I realized I was on PETA's official website. So apparently not a joke, but a lot of it's wrong. So we'll go ahead and go through this. This is about cow transport and slaughter. Transport, and it's in chronological order of how this happens. Cattle who survive feedlots, dairy sheds, and veal farms. I just want to real quick say most of the cows survive. Every once in a while, one gets sick or something happens, and we do everything in our power to prevent that, both because these livestock make us a profit and we want them to be happy and healthy. Then they say they face a hellish trip to the slaughterhouse. They are crammed onto trucks, so typically without food, water, or rest for the duration of the journey. Okay, they're just standing there. They do need to stand up because they use their legs as shock absorbers for going down the road. Without food and water is normally true. We always give our cows, if we're sending to the slaughterhouse, a last meal or something. But it's normally not that long of a trip. They don't really need food or water. Like for our cows, I think it's like a 35-40 minute drive. It's not that bad. We as humans consistently face drives longer than that. Real quick, background on slaughter. The sad truth of slaughter is that animals do die. However, they provide us food, and for some of us, they provide our livelihoods. So while it may not be the prettiest thing on the planet, our job as farmers and producers is to make it as humane as possible for the animal, because a lot of us love steak. I can't say all of us because vegans and vegetarians, but a lot of us love steak and all other animal products and what they do for us. So it's not a pretty thing, but it is a necessity. Let's continue. By the time the exhausted cows get to the slaughterhouse, many are too sick or injured to walk. Nope, we open the trailer doors and they walk off. These cows, known to meat and dairy industries as downers, often have ropes or chain tied around their legs so they can be dragged off the trucks. We don't halters, maybe. Normally, we just run them off the trailer, open the door, and let them out. Of those that arrive at the slaughterhouse healthy enough to walk, most of them, many are frightened and don't want to leave the truck. Okay, cows will sometimes resist leaving the trailer just because they're in a new environment. They'll get out pretty quickly. So they're shocked with electric prods and dragged off with chains. I have never seen a cow be dragged off with chains. So the electric prods, yeah, that does happen. They are, uncooperative animals are beaten. Nope. Cows are very large animals, so to get them to feel the fact that you're there, it does require some force at times, but it never really hurts them. They have prods poked in their faces and up their rectums. That is just wrong. We don't poke their faces. Obviously not their rectums either. It just, in the rear quarters, a slight shock is enough to give them a jolt. Once again, these are big animals, so they do not feel this as much as you guys and a lot of people think they do. It's not really that bad. It's just a, hey, we're here, we need you to go somewhere. Talking about transporting cattle, 40 to 45 head. These are big trailers, you gotta keep that in mind. They're not really crammed in there. Yes, the animals urinate and defecate in the trailers. Yeah, it normally runs through the bottom of the trailer. We never really had one freeze their hoof down. If they go down, they don't. They just don't. They don't fall. And if they do, they can get back up. Slaughter, they die piece by piece. Nope, they don't. They die pretty quickly. After the cows are unloaded, they are forced through a chute. They are pushed through a chute, yes. shot in the head with a captive bolt gun meant to stun them. That is wrong. The captive bolt gun does not stun the cow. It kills it. It kills it immediately and effectively. It goes straight through the brain and through the skull and immediately immobilizes it. The cow does not know it ever happened, and the captive bolt gun doesn't miss either. It is a very effective and humane method of slaughter, and it's much better than using something like a pistol, even though that does work if you're accurate enough. Because the lines move so quickly, they don't really move. They move efficiently, not quickly. And workers are not poorly trained. This technique fails to render the animals insensible to pain. So when you're dead, you're rendered insensible to pain. They're not going to feel it. I don't think anyone's ever cut the legs off completely conscious cows unless they just majorly missed a step. 7 minutes after their throats have been cut. So no, they should already be dead by then, and I'm pretty sure they would die faster than that if you had cut their throats. The industry makes more money the more animals it kills. Look, if these people were in it for the money, they would most certainly not be in the slaughter business or the farming business, because you'll be lucky to make money off any of that, especially with the market prices right now. So they're not in it for the money. And the best way to end this cruelty is to stop eating meat and other animals' products, and then they advertise their own products. Wrong, 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 wrong. This is wrong in so many ways, and I can't stress it enough. So slaughter is effective and humane, and we as farmers and producers have done our very best to ensure that it is as painless and quick for the animal as possible. I'm not going to deny that mistakes are occasionally made, but we do our very best to make sure those never happen. And there are inhumane places out there, and they should be shut down. I agree with that. I agree with PETA's motto. What is PETA's motto? It's just better animal treatment. I don't agree with the way they're going about it. They're putting down the farmers and ranchers and producers of the United States that are working hard to make their livelihoods in a world that doesn't support most of them. And for those of you that do, I'm very thankful to have people like you out there, and hopefully we can keep farming, because if we can't, well, the world's not going to have enough food. Thank you guys, and remember, if you have any questions about agriculture or anything you'd like me to cover or talk about, drop them in the comments below, and we'll think about it for a future video. Have a nice day.